CHAP. L. I wish I could write a chapter upon sleep. A fitter occasion could never have presented itself than what this moment offers, when all the curtains of the family are drawn, the candles put out, and no creature's eyes are open but a single one, for the other has been shut these 20 years, of my mother's nurse. It is a fine subject. And yet, as fine as it is, I would undertake to write a dozen chapters upon buttonholes, both quicker and with more fame than a single chapter upon this. Buttonholes. There is something lively in the very idea of 'em, and trust me, when I get amongst 'em, you gentry with great beards, look as grave as you will, I'll make merry work with my buttonholes, I shall have 'em all to myself, 'tis a maiden subject, I shall run foul of no man's wisdom or fine sayings in it. But for sleep, I know I shall make nothing of it before I begin. I am no dab at your fine sayings in the first place, and in the next, I cannot for my soul set a grave face upon a bad matter, and tell the world, 'tis the refuge of the unfortunate, the enfranchisement of the prisoner, the downy lap of the hopeless, the weary, and the broken-hearted. Nor could I set out with a lie in my mouth, by affirming that of all the soft and delicious functions of our nature, by which the great author of it, in his bounty, has been pleased to recompense the sufferings wherewith his justice and his good pleasure has wearied us, that this is the chiefest, I know pleasure's worth 10 of it. Or what a happiness it is to man, when the anxieties and passions of the day are over, and he lies down upon his back, that his soul shall be so seated within him, that whichever way she turns her eyes, the heavens shall look calm and sweet above her, no desire or fear, or doubt that troubles the air, nor any difficulty past, present, or to come, that the imagination may not pass over without offense, in that sweet cessation. God's blessing, said Sancho Panza, be upon the man who first invented this self-same thing called sleep. It covers a man all over like a cloak. Now there is more to me in this, and it speaks warmer to my heart and affections than all the dissertations squeezed out of the heads of the learned together upon the subject. Not that I altogether disapprove of what Montaigne advances upon it, 'tis admirable in its way. I quote by memory. The world enjoys other pleasures, says he, as they do that of sleep without tasting or feeling it as it slips and passes by. We should study and ruminate upon it, in order to render proper thanks to him who grants it to us. For this end I cause myself to be disturbed in my sleep, that I may the better and more sensibly relish it. And yet I see few, says he again, who live with less sleep, when need requires. My body is capable of a firm, but not of a violent and sudden agitation. I evade of late all violent exercises. I am never weary with walking, but from my youth I never looked to ride upon pavements. I love to lie hard and alone, and even without my wife. This last word may stagger the faith of the world, but remember, la vraisemblance, as Bayle says in the affair of Leicester, est pas toujours du côté de la vérité. And so much for sleep.